Hello and welcome to a new video. Today we're going to take a look at Porygon 2 here in the Ultra Premier Classic Cup. And yeah, Porygon 2 got me to like 3,326 MMR, and also on the leaderboards I tanked like 20 points afterwards real quick, so I was then like 3,304 or something on the leaderboards at rank 110, or I think rank 104, I think. Yeah, but yeah, it doesn't really matter anyway. Like, I got high on the leaderboards with Porygon 2, and a very interesting team here around this as well. We have the Obama Snow, which you kinda need a hundo for, like 100%. I have a 14, 15, 15 here. I had already that from the last time we had this around without XLs, which was like nearly a year ago. I have actually two mixed out level 40 Obama Snows lying around, both shiny. One is like a bit lower rated, this one is like also lucky traded. And yeah, finally I could get some use out of them again. And in general, Obama Snow is like really underrated because a lot of people don't have that thing anymore. And I really enjoyed using that. And in general, we have the Charizard in the lead, which I think is one of the best Pokemon currently that you can use, especially with a wing attack. I also know a Showcase, by the way, with those little stars, which are Legacy Note Note, kind of copied by Zeonic, I think. But yeah, in general, Porygon 2 was really, really cool. Like, there's not a lot of Pokemon here in the current meta that really want to deal with Porygon 2. Especially if you get the debuffs on them, then they have like literally no play against you. Like here, for example, I got a lot of debuffs. Like, I think I actually got the 50% chance in general, like this, like how it's supposed to be a lot of times, which I didn't have before. Like, always when I played Porygon 2, I was like so unlucky with the boost, which was like then kind of annoying. But here at least I got one debuff. He gets at the outrage still, which is fine. There's the Empoleon in the back. I think we're gonna lose this game. It's definitely gonna be close. But in general, you have the guaranteed attack debuff with the Zapcan as well, which is really cool in a lot of scenarios because you don't have to rely on some luck there. I should have went for the bait here, I would guess. No, I actually let it go. He has Dragonite in the back. Oh, I remember this game. Look at this game. This was an amazing game. You see me farming him down here. He kind of needs some more damage, I think. I don't know. He doesn't KO us, but he still can farm us down. One Powder Snow was just barely enough to KO him. There we had 1 HP in a dream. Actually, I have most likely so many games which I can use here for shorts as well, just because there are so many really close games. But yeah, we have the Toxicroak against us here right now, but Toxicroak doesn't really like to see the Porygon anyway. I shouldn't have shielded there, by the way. That was a completely stupid shield. Don't do that because I got double debuff here anyway, but if I didn't shield there, I would have just won this game with 1 shield advantage. I thought I would get to the tri-attack after the 2 debuffs. But yeah, if I didn't shield, I would have easily won the matchup with a 1 shield advantage. Or like he farmed me down, had like 1 shield down, like no matter what, but definitely would have won this matchup. It wouldn't be like neutral like it was there. That was kind of misplay on my part. But we're gonna see what he has in the back here. It's gonna be a Gallade. It's gonna be a bit closer now. But it's a Shadow Gallade, which I actually prefer here for me because I get more damage on him. I'm gonna no shield here actually, which is a Leaf Blade. And I'm gonna be able to do some more damage against him, and I'm just barely gonna be able to farm him down with my wing attack again, 1 HP in the dream. Coming clutch there, Charizard with the wing attack is just so good. It's actually, I think, the quick move I use the most, or like in general that I have the most use out of there, is like the wing attack on Charizard. Like, if you have the elite team anyway lying around, I definitely would recommend you going for wing attack on that thing. I think it's like one of the best quick TMs that you can use there. Like, you need an elite quick TM for that, but it's definitely worth it. Here against this Nidoqueen, this is actually going to be such a close matchup, as we're going to go for the tri-attack here, and this would KO him. But we would actually be able to farm him down here if I wanted to with a lock on. But we're just gonna go for the shield there. We farm him down with Charizard, we have him boost start. And he has a Trevenant in the back, and this is basically already a good game. I don't think there's anything my opponent can do here. We can farm this thing down. I hope he goes to Shadow Ball, he goes to the bait, which is just kinda annoying. I actually must play that here, didn't I? Yeah, I go for double shields, and he double baited me there. I might still lose this now. Oof, I think I actually lose this though. Oof. I remember this, I think. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna lose this by 1 turn now. If I'm not wrong. I think I need 2 more moves for the Dragon Claw, yeah. wow, I easily should have won this game. Like, this was completely stupid on my part. I actually didn't have to shield anyway because I could have just farmed down with my Charizard and had enough energy for the Lapras. That was like completely stupidly played by me. Sorry for that. Like, this was definitely something I had to win, but I didn't win because he baited me twice. That was kind of sad. Against Machamp, at least we can go for one try attack. You never really get to the Zapkin if he throws his charge move, which most of the time he does. But we know he's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we don't know how many moves he has because of the lag. Very cool. But it doesn't really matter anyway. We got the farm down there. We can get some Dragon Claws now against this Gyarados. And I try to catch a move now onto my Bombers now because Awkward Head, of course, doesn't do anything against me. But he catches on the Sylveon, which was still fine, I guess. He gets the extra Charm through, which is really annoying. And this might change the game entirely. And I think it actually changes this game entirely. Because of the extra Charm there, I think you're gonna be able to KO me later on with Dragon Breath against this thing. I think I actually would have won without the Charm going through there. Yep, I would have. I had enough health there to survive some Dragon Breath and I would have been able to farm down in time, but yeah, thanks to the Charm sneaking through there, it's always super awkward to time against Charm users for me. I don't know why, like, I cannot count that really. That's like my biggest flaw, I would guess. Like, I always throw at the time where they basically are at the same turn as me and then they sneak one through, which is always really annoying. Here against this dragon thingy, it wasn't a dragon, it was Gyarados. It's definitely also a decent matchup for me here with Porygon. Of course, he doesn't want to see the Zap Cannon, but at this point, Try Attack would do enough anyway. We got the debuff there again. We can just go here into our nice looking Charizard. I can try to farm down. Here, I just want to get rid of his energy and swap out now. And I just hope, okay, Obama's now gonna just sweep the whole team there from him. Very nice catch on his part, and I have no idea how he caught the move and got his move before I got my move through. That doesn't really make sense in my opinion. But yeah, very cool catch there. And yeah, like if he swaps out, he should be basically on like against me, like in general, like he should be swapping into my charge move and I should be first there in my opinion, because he needs like one turn to swap anyway, but I guess not. Very interesting there, but we caught the move there. We're gonna be able to swallow the surface wall and we're still gonna be able to win this game. We had to got the catch there, like otherwise that would have been game over already. The catch was really important. Next up we have Sylveon on the lead, really good for us. Sylveon of course, Fairy type Charm user, doesn't really matter too much to us. We're just gonna farm up a lot to a Blast Burn and throw the Blast Burn now. Getting the shield, and I'm gonna go into Porygon because Porygon can take moves a bit easier. I just hope for the debuff here and we get that, because now it's easily in range for another Try Attack. But he actually goes to a Sludge Bomb, which was a really smart play, because this definitely would, the other one wouldn't KO us. Mud Bomb easily wouldn't have KO'd up there. So I know this is only a Mud Bomb, he didn't have enough energy for that. And I can go for this nice Blast Burn, but I actually make a mistake here by shielding this, and you're gonna see your DS in the back. It's gonna be a Swampert, I have one Moose Toad, and we are still in a decent spot though, but like I shouldn't have shielded this, I guess, and hope that he didn't have another fighter in the back. This is basically the idea of the team, like you kind of want to get the fight out with a Porygon, because Porygon is just like basically the worst Pokemon on the team, even though it's really good. Like, not gonna lie, it's really, really good. And yeah, in general, like, having a Barasno without a fighter in the back is always really good. The main thing as well is you have the fire type in the lead, and you have the Porygon as a safe swap, which doesn't like fighting type moves. You kind of want to get out the S-Cav. And S-Cavalier against this thing is like, of course, not good for the Porygon, but actually you can go for some nice Zap Cannons as well against the S-Cav, which does a lot of damage. Here we actually got the debuff as well against this thing. And you're gonna see, even though all our moves are either double resisted or like single resisted, we're gonna be able to go for another Zapkin here. Gonna put him really low. He has a double debuffed attack right now. He does nothing with a Seed Bomb. And we farm a bit extra, go for the Try Attack and actually win this matchup easily. And he goes back, I think, into the Lapras, which was... Oh no, he actually goes into Nidoqueen. I take that because now I can align my Charizard against this thing and I can avoid that with my other thingy there. He goes into Lapras now with my Obelisk now. I tried to get the move here, I think, which didn't work out really good. But hey, we're still fine. He goes for the Skull Bash anyway, so I'm gonna shield the first one. I can go for an energy ball here. It's gonna be able to put him pretty low. Maybe I should have went for the weather ball there. I have no idea. I'm just gonna go for the energy ball. He let it go through, which is fine. He still has a new queen. I definitely gonna soil one Poison Fang, and we're gonna be able to go for the weather ball. I think I have a Moonstart on my other thing. I have to go for the Blast Burn though. If he has Stonehenge here, I'm definitely gonna lose. But he only has Poison Fang, we can go for the Blast Burn. That's a good game. But yeah, in general, Porygon was really, really good playing that. It's really cool in the meta right now because there's no G-Fisk. There's basically no hard answers. It's like G-Fisk was always the biggest problem for Porygon. And having this thing gone right now is like really, really good. Actually, I want to know, I have also a Porygon Z, I think, but I think that's for Great League. Maybe I play that in Ultra League as well. Double Porygon team would be also kind of hilarious. But yeah, I don't have one built yet for the other league, so kind of annoying. But Porygon 2 is definitely better than Porygon Z in Ultra League because both of them go beyond the 2500 mark, and with that right now here you are able to basically have a bit more bulk than with the other one, so you should be fine there. Right now we actually have the double Stardust event going on here at my place and also the Battle Day, which is very cool to get some Stardust because I definitely need some Stardust because I'm out of Stardust, and we have like some new content coming up. Next week we have the Den most likely during the next event there with the event like of lights there, so that's gonna be very interesting. And you most likely have some more other stuff coming up. The chat was always a bit of a problem because of the cross shops, but we have some Dragon Claws. Yeah, I think he let it go actually. Yeah, he's gonna shield this. I'm just gonna farm down afterwards. I don't really care. I just want to have them at ChamCon. I actually catch the move on my Porygon into the Rock Slide. That was like really cool. And he goes into Lapras. I was like, why? Why did you do that? I'm just gonna no shield. He goes for the Surf. We are in the same shield scenario. Here comes the Zap-Cannon. He shields, which is fine. I don't get to the Zap-Cannon. That was like such a bad play on my part then. I should have went for the Tri-Attack. He definitely goes for a Skull Bash anyway, so I'm just gonna shield. Farm up a bit extra, but yeah, that was kind of a horrible play on my part. But still we should be fine, because we're definitely gonna survive one Skull Bash here. And this energy ball should be enough to KO him anyway, so good game there. And what I have in the back actually, and that's gonna be very interesting. We can farm on this Machamp and he's gonna have a Trevenant in the back, so this should be a good game, I think. We can swap out here, we can go for one Dragon Claw, and I think that already puts him into a farm down range anyway, so bye there. Good game there. Roserade against us, of course, a really good lead. We have the Lapras as a safe swap. Usually I try to snipe a Surf there because I kind of want to have some energy on my Charizard there. I think that was a game where my opponent really played well. I think it was this game. But we have to see. We can go for one move here, which he's gonna shield, which is fine. And I'm gonna be able to get to another one anyway before he can KO me. So he has to shield this as well. Zap-Cannon just gonna lower his attack so much that he's basically not gonna do a lot of damage here anymore. I can just take the move on my Albemarle. Luckily he has Ice Beam. I think I misplayed that hard. Yeah, no, never mind. That was a game where I misplayed that hard. Because I stayed in here for too long, I think. I tried to farm up down completely and he goes for the Surf there. I was like, oh shit. And here he goes into a Swampert, and I didn't see that. If I just stayed in there, I would have been able to just go for one energy ball, KO them, and I would have been easily able to win this game. But like this, actually the lag might also have thrown me off there. The Swampert gonna be able to survive with 1 HP, gonna be able to KO my Charizard, and at this time it's game over. It's also a game I should have won most likely, but A, I played bad, and B, it's also not the nicest thing in general there. How I played, yeah, like in general also with a lag there. But he catches the move perfectly here, really cool catch there. And there was nothing really I can do at this point anymore. The catch didn't matter anyway, he would have farmed me down with the Lapras. So, yeah, kind of was bad on my part. I should have won this game, that was kind of unfortunate. And here Charizard against the Dragon Knight. We usually kind of want to try to go for one Dragon Claw and get some damage on him, then go for one more Wing Attack and then swap out, because then he would be at a Dragon Claw and I can take moves very better with the Porygon than with anything else. We're gonna be able to go for one Zap-Cannon here real quick. gonna be able to nuke this thing away. He goes to a fighter. I don't know why he even did the fighter before, but now I have my Charizard for that, so I'm kind of fine with that. You're gonna go for one cross chop, good bait. He gonna get the move onto his Dragon, a really good catch, but he saw that I have the Obama Snow, just surrendered, so good game there. Last game against Sharks, I think it was like rank 1 on the league or like several times already. Here's Shadow Snorlax. Also, by the way, like if you need a good team, also if you just look at my opponent's team, they're most of the time really good as well. Otherwise, they wouldn't be that high up in the leaderboard. He has a Gliscor in the back, which by the way, also currently playing during the Go Battle Day. So this is fine. Gliscor is really cool right now in the meta. He uses it as a Say Swap, which I think is kind of awkward. I mean, it's not a Say Swap, never mind. Don't mind me. That was stupid. I swapped out. He didn't swap out. He used Charizard most likely to Say Swap then. That is very interesting. Double flying team while having normal type on the lead does make sense, definitely. Maybe I should play this team as well, but with my Ring Attack Charizard. Huh, I could. I don't have a Shadow Snorlax, though I only have my normal Snorlax. Right now I also have a Snorlax with a Gliscor. It's a really cool core. This team kinda seems to be a bit too weak against Lapras in my opinion, but I guess he can play around that. I guess Snorlax is okay against Lapras, but Snorlax is not good against the Porygon here, so we're gonna be able to win this game. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day and see you in the next video.